दुनिया बड़ी सुंदर है प्यारे, भारत तो तीर्थों का देश है, तीर्थ ही तीर्थ है यहाँ पर, सुंदर है, जाना भी चाहिए। पर ये याद रखे, तीर्थ जाना मतलब शरीर को कष्ट देना है। तो तपस्या करनी हो तो जाओ, अभी तो वो भी कहाँ तपस्या। बद्रीनाथ सीधे कार पहुंचती है, गंगोत्री सीधे कार पहुंचती है, कई जगह तो हेलीकॉप्टर जाता है। अभी तो कोई तपस्या नहीं है, अभी ये एंटरटेनमेंट। तो इसलिए टिकट कटाओ, अब शिमला क्या घूमने जाना है, गंगोत्री जाओ, केदार जाओ, देहरादून से उड़ो और पहुंच जाओ पौने घंटे में वहां पर, और वहां पकोड़े खाओ और चाय पियो, और मतलब जो दिल्ली में सामान मिलते हैं ना, वो सब सामान वहां है। रहने को जगह नहीं तो वहां भीड़ भाड़, धक्का मुक्की। वहां हमने जैसा बद्रीनाथ देखा है और जैसा बद्रीनाथ आज है, बहुत फर्क। केदार जाना है तो नीचे से चलो, और पैदल, या बुजुर्ग लोग घोड़े पे चलते थे तो पैदल चलो, चढ़ाई है, आप शिव शिव करते हुए चढ़ रहे हो, सुंदर जंगल है, पहाड़ है, इतनी सुंदर प्रकृति, इतने सुंदर पर्वत है वहां पर। कहीं सूर्योदय से पूर्व जो छटा आ जाती है ना, सुनहरी सफेद बर्फ के ऊपर, देखने वाला दृश्य होता है। अब आप चल रहे हो, थोड़ा सांस लिए, फिर चल लिए, गौरी कुंडा है, रात कई बार वहां रुको, फिर चलो, तो लगभग 15 किलोमीटर का ये रास्ता आप चल। और जब वहां पहुंचते हो फाइनली, तो वो इतनी अच्छी भावना मन में बन चुकी होती है। और लाइट नहीं थी केदार में, बिजली नहीं थी, जनरेटर से थोड़ी देर के लिए सुबह जैसे स्नान करना है तो लाइट, और आधे एक घंटे, वो भी एक दो ही धर्मशाला थे जहां जनरेटर था, वो भी नहीं थे, तो आप मोमबत्ती के साथ काम करते हो, और एकदम चुप। और सुबह के एक बार वहां पर थे, गौमुख और गंगोत्री के बीच में बर्फ का तूफान हो गया, हम लोग फंस गए, तो वहीं रुकना पड़ा हमें हाफ वे में। तो वहाँ एक सरकारी विश्राम गृह था, तो हरी गया, आया वापस, कहता वहां ना 2 ही कमरे थे, मैंने ना 2 ले लिए, 2 भरे हुए थे, आप बस सीधे चलो कमरे में, बाकी लोग तो चलो हम टेंट में गुजारा कर लेंगे। मैं चलो कोई नहीं। हुआ ये, पहाड़ में कभी भी ना पक्के मकान में नहीं रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो ईंटें ठंडे हो जाते, पत्थर ठंडे हो जाते, तो वो बिल्कुल कोल्ड स्टोरेज बन जाता है। इतनी ठंड कि सो तो सकते नहीं, तो उठ के मैं बाहर आ गई। बाहर आए तो सामने से पर्वत श्रृंखला है, बर्फ पड़ी है, काली रात, एक बादल नहीं, चंद्रमा 14 का होगा, इतना सुंदर चंद्रमा, और ठीक उन बर्फ की पहाड़ियों के ऊपर माने जैसे शंकरी बैठे हैं अपने सिर पर चंद्रमा सजाए हुए, और एक शब्द नहीं है, क्योंकि कोई वृक्ष तो है नहीं वहां पर, पत्ता है नहीं वहां पर, हवा चल नहीं रही, सब ठहरा हुआ है। इट वाज सो ब्यूटिफुल। It's all snow-peaked mountains who are shining with the moonlight. It's a full moon. There's no clouds in the sky and no sound on the ground. So standing there, that magnificent, mind-boggling beauty, amazing. But if you go now, you won't find it, because the snow is gone. The glaciers are receding very fast. And people are going, so many hundreds and thousands of people are going. They are converting into a, what should I say, putting so much of waste over there. Plastic bottle, biscuit wrapper, chips wrapper. I really wonder whether you go there for pilgrimage or you just go for a picnic where you are eating and eating and eating and eating so much and throwing away all that bottles and whatnot. That's not how a pilgrimage should be done. But sure, Himalayas are quiet, serene. But say if your mind is not quiet, then being in Himalaya will become a punishment. मन एकाग्र और शांत होना चाहिए. फिर हिमालय जो है वो सुंदर है. तीर्थ बहुत अच्छे है, बहुत सुंदर है. पर इंसान जहां जाता है ना, तुम देखो वही गंद. अच्छा, जो भैंस है, गाय है, बकरी है, भेड़ है, ये जितने जानवर जो गोबर करते हैं वो मिट्टी में खाद बन जाता है. तो उनकी की गई गंदगी नहीं, वो प्रकृति को और ज्यादा नर्चर कर देती है. पर आदमी जहां जाता है वो इतना प्लास्टिक कागज का कूड़ा करता है, वो तो जमीन में मिलेगा नहीं, बायोडिग्रेडेबल नहीं है, वो वहीं पड़ा रह जाता. प्लास्टिक की बोतल अगर आज आपने जमीन में फेंकी तो 10,000 साल बाद भी वो प्लास्टिक की बोतल एज इट इज वहीं पड़ी रहेगी. मेरा आग्रह है, किसी भी चीज में जहां भी पैकिंग प्लास्टिक की हो रही हो, वो चीज इस्तेमाल मत किया करो. कहीं जाऊं अपनी पानी की बोतल जो है, स्टील की बोतल या तांबे की बोतल, वो अपने साथ लेके जाती हूँ. कांच टूट फूट जाता है, स्टील का क्या बिगड़ना है? चाहे फेंक दो ऊपर से नीचे, फेंक मत देना. धरती को सुंदर रखो, धरती को गंदा मत करो. Gurudev Sharma from Toronto. There are so many people who I always thought were very close to me, but with growing age I observed they are the ones who hurt us the most. Every time I try to detach myself from the world, the more I think about it. Even when I try to meditate, the thoughts distract me. Please enlighten me on how to detach from the world. So this is nonsense, my dear Gaurav. This is absolutely nonsense. If you find, if you understand, if you have really observed that those people who are hurting you, you consider them as your own and you are still with them, this means either your eyesight is not correct, please get it corrected. Or your mind is not correct, please get corrected. If something is bad, it is bad. If it is bad, it shouldn't take time to leave that stuff. A snake entered in someone's room. And then he said, I'm observing this snake. Is it poisonous or not? Is it he or she? And if it's a Nagan, maybe she will convert into a woman and I can have a gala time. Is it he or she? Is it poisonous or not? Will it bite me or not? What will it do or not? Would you give this much thought if the snake is there in your room? You will just shriek out and run out of the room. That's it. But if you are thinking and not making right and correct decision, this means that for you that snake is either not a real one, or you are suicidal and you want that snake, if it is real, to bite you so that you can die. Otherwise, why would you stay in a room where there's a snake? So people can be very snaky, poisonous. And sometimes they can be more poisonous than a snake. Not all snakes are poisonous, but evil-minded people can be really bad. If you think they are bad, then why be with them? It's like all the leftover wastage in your kitchen, and you are thinking, should I throw it or should I save it? Oh, it's a peels of carrot. Oh my God. In skin of potatoes and stem of cauliflower and potty nappies of my children. How can I throw it away? Oh, cannot. You are crazy or what? If it's garbage, you just throw it. Or do you call a general board meeting? What should I do with the dirty nappies and peels and leftovers, and they are stinking? Do you have a family meeting on that? What should we do? Or you just throw it away. So what is dispassion? Dispassion is that you understand that people will be people. And I don't want to waste my time with silly people. So you don't run away from silliness, you run away from wasting your own time. Yeah. No, Arun is here. One of his relative, we were in their relative's house, and one of his relative walked in and he said, "Kamini aa gayi." Huh? How can you say that? He said, the thing is, her name is Kamini, but all the Goras call her. The Americans don't understand Hindi language, so they call her Kamini. So he said, I'm just using the American way. So I'm not insulting her. But I said, but you, why are you speaking? Nobody's American over here. So speak in a Hindi. But the truth is, most of the people are, without having this name, what to do? अब घरों में अक्सर होते नहीं, किसी की कोई बुआ है, कोई फूफा है, कोई मामा है, कोई चाचा है, कोई ताऊ है, कोई है ऐसा, पता लगता है वो आ रहे हाय स्यापा, ये बड़ा तंग करेगा, जो पका के दे दो उसमें नुक्स निकालेगा, अपनी बड़ाई करेगा, दूसरों की बुराई करेगा. पर जब वो आ जाए, आओ चाचा जी, आओ जी, अंदर से हो रहा है क्यों आए हो, पर अंदर फिर भी बोल रहे हैं आइए जी, बैठिए जी. अब बच्चे हैं ना, वो समझते नहीं बड़ों की पॉलिटिक्स. तो एक बच्चा वो देख रहा था ये सब, कहते अच्छा कमीना चाचा आ गया. नहीं, क्या बोलते हैं? बोले पापा यही तो बोलते तेरे को, कमीना चाचा. तो ये आपका नाम नहीं है? बोले बिल्कुल मेरा नाम ये नहीं है. तो अपने भतीजे को देख रहे, तू मुझे कमीना बोलता है? नहीं बच्चे हैं, अरे पागल है, चढ़ भागो. बच्चे सच्चे. इसके ध्यान से सुना करो जब तुम किसी के घर में जाते हो, तुम्हारे लिए क्या बोला जाता है. But if a person is a sadistic, then you love the pain and the misery. So you will never be distant from those people who give you pain and miseries. You will love to be with them. So if you are sadist, you will continue. If you are not, then you will move away from them. A person was asking me once, he said, if wife is not good, we can give a divorce. Or a husband is not good, wife can give divorce. How do we divorce our relatives? And every now and then they are coming in our home, they stay for long. We have to, clean, cook and shop for them, and it's very difficult. I said, give me your phone and open your family WhatsApp account. He said, what will you do? I said, I'll just write one statement. Nobody will come to your house again. No, we cannot do that. I said, that's the problem. That's the problem. Don't be hypocrite. Don't be hypocrite. And then you might wonder, then we will be left all alone. Isn't it better to be alone than to be with fools? Well, I have another question from Wade Irving. I used to always feel connected, never felt lonely. However, now I'm 38 and I regret having a family or someone whom I deeply love. How to overcome this regret? Just find myself falling into grief. I have now no one, no lover, no children. Do you have anything to say about childlessness? Instead of moving towards enlightenment, I feel I was, but now falling into pointlessness. I can't understand what current state is. It's just pure confusion, that's it. And just listening to few discourses of few people on YouTube, it can't be called being spiritual. Once in a while, going to a temple or a chanting place and listening to chanting or doing some kirtan cannot be called being in the spiritual path. And if you were, dear Ved, then you wouldn't have felt this. That's the beauty of being in the yogic lifestyle. You are never lonely. You are so full. Because the God in which I say you have to have connectivity is not a God who is living somewhere up above the 7 planes in the sky, in the universe somewhere. No. The one whom I call God is the one who is all pervasive, who is ever truth, who is ever conscious, who is ever blissful. So you are in and with the godliness. So don't consider God as a superhuman being who is in some paradise, some place. No, no, no. So if you are on the earth, wherever you might go, the air is there. Can you say, I went to a place and there was no air? Air is everywhere. More than air is the space. Wherever you might go, space is everywhere. You can't say, oh, there was no space. No, you can't say that. And more all-pervasive than the space is the divine, the absolute reality. Hence, no place is bereft of this godliness. A statue is not everywhere. A photograph of a so-called God is not everywhere. A statue of an avatar will be at one place. The avatar isn't everywhere. Although the avatar might speak that I am not the body, hence I am everywhere. But people don't understand that truth. So if you have realized the truth, you're never lonely. If you are lonely, then this just means that you don't know what the truth is, what godliness is, what being in bliss is. On being childless, if you feel that, you're 38, it's not late, always you can adopt. There's so many children who need, parent. Orphans are there. Pick anyone. Love anyone. Because you have no guarantee that your own biological child will be loving and caring to you. They might ditch you. They might leave you. That might happen even with the adopted one. But when you adopt, it's your joy. If the adopted child leaves you, well, that's his or her joy. Everybody should be joyful.